97 seconds.
Baes Boyz podcast.
We're here. We're live. We're
Back again.
in the house.
Can't be stopped.
Can't never be stopped. Can't never not be going.
You know, the companies that try to stop us aren't in business anymore.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Patagonia's going out of business. That's what they get, bro. You don't want to send us hoodies? You're done.
Shutting you down.
You're done. Nobody buy from them. Even if you see a catalog next year, it's a fake.
Totally fake.
You heard it here first. We put Pandora's sound box down.
Yeah. They're dead.
They're dead. Hell, we started this podcast on a whole different platform, and now we're somehow on Spotify. We don't understand that.
But you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's done as well.
I mean, we killed whatever we were on. I think maybe it's pretty much whatever we touch.
Oh, is that it?
Is what's killing it. Are you switching between the two there, guy?
Don't you worry about what
you
I'm
allowed
doing.
to do that?
Yes, sir.
I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah.
We got to put that in the box with your 47-minute podcast.
No. First of all,
And
I
your
didn't make that HR call.
Your belt buckle sales.
Yeah, I didn't make that HR call.
And your betch slippers.
So I just want to start off real quick and say that if you have any stories out there about the feral people out in the mountains,
we do want to hear those.
yeah, we do want to hear those.
I want to hear those.
Yeah.
How do
It sounds terrifying. I mean, if you were to come across like a roving band of like feral nutters.
Could you assimilate? Is that the word? I think that's the word. Could you assimilate into that culture?
Would you want to?
If you don't have a choice, doesn't matter what you want. If my man says you drink the Mountain Dew, out of the broken jar, do you drink it? Or do you hope he doesn't drop you down a fucking hole?
Well, that's an
eternity.
That's a good question.
That's
a good question.
I'm just saying. Could you do it if the test presented itself?
I think I could play along long enough till I could find a time to
some
make
simple jack shit with those heroin dealers
to make my exit strategy.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't think you're escaping for them. The more you go deeper into their lair, the more
harder it's going to become.
Yeah, exactly. Every 10 feet you go in, that's 10 more feet on their land. You're going to be in trouble.
Well, that being said, I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
I've read several books by people that were taken hostage or POW.
That book was called Peter Pan. And those were the Lost Boys.
And what did we determine?
We
determined that
never give up your weapon.
Captain Hook
is the good guy.
Is the good guy in that.
Oh, you ruined my life.
Captain Hook is really the good guy.
That explains a lot. Like a lot. Like you said about paint and chip eaters and everything else. Because those paint chip eaters must be the scientist of the world.
Oh.
Because the rest of the people that didn't eat paint, they were like, I don't want to know about this. I just want to grow up and be a boy forever.
Oh.
So that's why.
I see the correlation.
Right. So the smart people got a little paint chips in them.
Got a little paint chips, man. That's all I'm saying.
And what was the other ingredient you said?
Oh, if you were a kid and you ate an entire bottle of Bear Baby aspirin.
Yeah, don't do that, kids. Nobody do that. Anybody who's listening, please don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's already been done.
But what I was saying, after reading a couple of these books, what they say, the best time to escape is within the first 24 hours.
The best time to escape is before they drive you into their damn lair.
Well, that too. Let's say, but if you get snatched.
When you're in transit.
Yeah, the best time to escape is within the first 24 hours. However.
Before they get you to the sheriff's department.
It's an inverse parabellum here.
Right.
Parabola, if you will.
Right.
The time for you most likely to die is within the first 24 hours.
Which is always good.
Because you're not an asset, but that's also your greatest time to escape. The longer you're held, the less likely you are to die, but the less likely you are to escape.
Because you want to be there.
They keep moving you to a more and more secure facility.
Unless you just want to be there.
Well, there's that too.
That could be your problem.
Yeah, you get the Stockholm Syndrome?
Oh, I would.
Oh, would you?
Oh, dude, come on.
Would you join the cause?
They strip you away of everything, and I'm sitting there, right? And then some dude brings me a bowl of chicken noodle soup, not the 3D printed stuff.
Like real chicken noodle.
Right. What am I supposed to do? How can I deny my man? He'll be like, I want to be homies. I'll be like, me too. Me too.
Oh, wow. This went really.
This is changing.
This went way off the mark.
Well, you got to.
So you're saying you want to be a feral Appalachia person?
Not
that all people in Appalachia are
until I'm not, as you said. Until I'm not. I'll be like, what's that? You need people to do bread runs? That's me.
They're like, hey, we want you to go in this mine and look down this shaft.
Right. That's
No,
not,
I'm good.
That's
I'm
not
good.
me. That's
I'm
not
good.
me. I'll do runs. I'll do runs into the city.
Yeah.
Never come back.
Just never come back.
Yeah, forget all about that noise.
I don't think they would let the new guy do that.
Damn it.
I think
Which makes no sense because we'd be the most familiar with it.
Yeah, but you'd also be the most likely to leave.
To run?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a face tattoo. Do I look like I'd run from you?
That's a good... I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
He just is like, Don't let it fool you. Joe Skelly's been when the races have been upped. I'm not running from anything. I had to have him run for me. I was like, run up that thing. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And beat gentlemen, half your age almost.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
You're welcome. I got to lay it on
Thanks
thick.
for putting that out.
I think he was an Olympian too. And you beat him. Twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
We're just going to put that out there.
Twice.
Listen, you were neck and neck. He wasn't half your age, but you're at least neck and neck.
We were neck and neck.
He's still an underclassman.
Yes.
We'll say that.
That's official.
Yeah. So I would say, and it was uphill.
Yes, it was
uphill.
Yes, it was.
It was uphill.
He didn't expect this old man to get that motor running.
Right. What I didn't expect was the Reaper King to find what he wanted. That's what was weird. My man walked away without his shoes on and came back like 20 minutes later. He's like, look what I found, guys. And I'm like, homie, only you could find that on the side of the road in Cleveland. Like, it's not that I'm saying stuff doesn't exist, but we drove you to the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
And you acquired for what you needed it for. He was like, we might want to take this with us. We did take it with us.
Yes, we did.
Now I
Yes,
think
we
about
did.
it. You still got that one? Who has that?
Evil Kid.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You gave it away.
I did.
You gave it away.
Actually, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess that counts more.
Yes.
Maybe. Finders.
Not less, but more.
Yeah. Finders, keepers, losers.
Weepers.
Yeah.
But
just finding shit on the road while we're street racing.
He probably should have wiped it down.
They knew. Listen, I think that the item was going to get infected from him, so it's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's not good. Not good. Shout out to all of our friends in the every department that you're all in. All of you. Male, female.
Doesn't matter.
Kitty catties.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever you got. If you identify as a lamp, we love that you're here.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
Turn up the podcast. Enjoy.
Kick your feet up.
Did you tell them who we were? We're still within 8 minutes. So you
Baes
can do
Boyz
that.
Podcast.
We are the #1 anti-suicide banter podcast.
And again, if you need to talk to somebody, just shoot a DM. We're more than happy to listen to you.
Right.
Find us on Instagram. That's probably the easiest way right now to get a hold of us.
100%.
DM us.
100%.
For the people who found the phone number and sent messages, texted messages to us.
Yep.
Amazing.
Hola.
Hola.
To
you all.
Listen, I want to take a quick shout out to our boy Owl. He's been a huge fan of the podcast for a long time. He's missing.
Oh.
Yeah, legit missing. So that sucks. If you're listening, Mr. Owl, you should write us and let us know you're still alive.
Yeah, we'd like that.
That would be nice. He's been missing for a minute. It's
Oh.
been a few months.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's from not the Great Land. So
Is he he's not the cat that learned how to swim in rivers in South America?
no. Oh, shit. Which one is that? Do I know somebody like that, or
Yeah,
is that you?
said the guy that was in the circus.
Oh, no. Mikey
the guy
Edge.
who took you swimming. Was
Shout out to Mikey Edge. No, that's a different
keep
guy.
swimming.
Owl is from the hometown in Long Beach, and he disappears. You know, he's one of our longtime listeners who
Is he a train hopper? Is
inspired.
he a train kid?
No, he's a block boy, so he's locked in his house because it's so bad he can't go out. So he's got that kind of anxiety going on. So
Okay.
shout out to our boy. If he's listening, I hope you're okay.
Send us a message.
Yeah, he's been missing, kind of deleted all of his stuff.
Oh,
Can't
message in
find
the
him
bottle,
anywhere.
please.
He's prone to disappear like this before, so he's got a crazy collection of stuff,
All right.
like lots of steak knives.
So my man used to go to the swap meet like you did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he likes some more expensive though. He likes the Reaper swap meets more.
Oh.
Yeah, so he likes really nice stuff. So when they disappear off the world, you're like, we notice.
Gotcha.
We notice. Listen, health advice for today, Hakuna Matata, it's okay. That's all that matters.
That's your message,
dude. That's all that you need.
Hakuna
Matata.
Okay,
Like, that's right.
That's from a movie, right?
That's all you need. Yes, sir. It means no worries.
Are you? Have you actually looked that up to make sure that's what it means?
I trust Disney, don't you?
I don't know. I kind of started not trusting Disney when they made the Little Mermaid cover on their.
Listen.
On their cassette.
Oh, you going with the dildo?
Yeah, the dildo towers.
Yeah. I mean, it really looks like just shitty rockets to me. They've always taught
like Jeff Bezos rockets.
Exactly. Gotcha. If I don't know. I stopped trusting them when I found out they had all the underground tunnels where everyone does drugs and drinks while they're working there.
Oh.
And then when we found out about the alligator policy, that when the train drives by and somebody jumps into the gator pit, they just keep driving.
Oh.
Because the job is to make sure nobody else jumps in, since they had the whole kid fell in, dad jumped in after, dad did not win.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I did front on somebody not that long ago.
About Disney?
Are you a Disney or Knott's Berry Farm person?
Oh, no, you did not.
Yes, I did.
What did they say?
And they're like, how do you know about that?
Oh, no. Did you ask somebody from that area?
Yes, I did.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I straight in front of them.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
Are you Disney or Knott's Berry Farm? And they started laughing and they're like, how do you know about that?
That's funny.
And they're like, Disney. And I'm like, oh
no.
You were one of them rich kids.
You rich fucking piece of shit. Yeah. I watched, I told you I watched Southland the other day on fast forward, like super fast forward.
Okay.
Like 5 seasons in like 2 hours. Because I got that bitch flaming, bro. Listen, if those sirens aren't going, I'm fast forwarding through it, right? But the guy got out and he started yelling at this guy. He started yelling at one of their new recruits and he goes, "You motherfucker, I'll have you out of here so fast you'll be doing fucking security at Knott's." I was like, oh, that's shameful. Don't shame my man. You're going to be doing meter duty, fucking picking up gum from the ground at Knott's. Oh, it's horrible, horrible, horrible. When's the last time you were at Knott's?
I have never been, but
we got to go.
I think it's funny.
We got to go.
I thought you were always bullshitting me
about when I said
whether
that.
You're a Disney kid or a Knott's Berry Farm kid. And it turns out it's legit.
Yeah. There's different people for different strokes. I told you about old Frankenstein and our buddy Pete. I think that was his name. I don't remember anymore. I just called him Frankenstein. But those
Did he have bolts in his neck?
This kid in junior high was like 9 feet tall.
Oh.
And he only wore black. And then he had those big, like, old metalhead boots, which are just cat boots, work boots.
Right.
So, I mean, you know the vibes that gives. He didn't talk. He was lurchy. He walked. So he's 7 feet tall, but when he walks, he looks like he's in slow motion. Kind of like the Baywatch booby thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like how Pamela Anderson's always in slow motion on Baywatch.
Yeah.
This guy's always in slow motion. You can't have a conversation with him because every 10 seconds he has to turn his head and say hello or shake somebody's hand.
Because can I ask a question? Is he one of those people that has to turn his whole body to look at somebody?
No.
Or can he turn actually rotate his head on his shoulders?
Yeah, he could do the head thing.
You ever meet somebody like that?
No. Have you?
That has to turn like this to talk. Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
I've seen. Or the weirdos when they walk, their arms don't swing.
Medically, okay, I've seen those. Medically, I think I've seen somebody who couldn't turn, but again, that was medical.
Oh,
that was like, hey, my neck is stuck.
Fused or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Weird. I don't want to get into that before you go down that rabbit hole you love. Stay the fuck away from there. Let's go back to Knott's Berry Farm, but
what did I
we got to get
you
over
ruin your dinner?
No, yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Listen, man, I was right.
About what?
Like 8-year-old me was right. They were like, what are you going to do when this part happens? I don't have to do shit. I will call somebody.
In regards to what?
Hey, this guy just fell off this 5-story building. Can you come pick him up?
Oh, okay.
There's people for that.
Yeah.
There's people for that.
And you're not one of those people.
Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely. I didn't understand it until I met dudes from the sanitation department that were like, I don't go out in the rain. And I was like, homie, I'm pretty sure you have to go out in the rain. And then now I see the selectiveness of what we're doing here. Like, I'm not going in that house, Oh, I get it now. So you can still play and have the hard lines. We have the hard lines. There'll be no hawks on our arms.
Yeah.
We're going to Knott's. Yeah. We're going to Knott's because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I got you.
Listen.
Well, we used to have, we had Cedar Point.
So
and then we had Geauga Lake.
I was going to say.
So that's like the difference.
Yeah, so here's what what happened to Six Flags. Cedar Point is, I think, Six Flags, same thing or whatever. Geauga's the same in Six Flags.
Well, Geauga Lakes no longer exists.
Does Six Flags still exist?
That's down in Cincinnati way.
Jesus, your
Kings Island.
Your Six Flags is in Cincinnati?
Yeah, in Kings Island.
So Six Flags across the country is just a shithole then.
Yeah.
Just like in general.
Unless Cedar Point got bought by Six Flags, which I don't know.
Dude, when we were kids, Knott's and the other one was the only two places because you couldn't go to Six Flags already. Like, you didn't want to go there.
Oh, it was that bad?
Yeah. So that's why I was laughing because I was like, you guys have to have one here. And you're like, oh, it's in Cincinnati. It's like, oh, yeah, shithole town already. Shout out Cincinnati. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. Yeah, they're related.
Cedar Point's like a premier place for roller coasters.
Until that, wait. So Cedar Point's not the one with the whales, SeaWorld.
No, it's not SeaWorld.
Which one was connected to SeaWorld?
Geauga Lake.
Okay. That's confusing.
Yeah, Geauga Lake was. But Geauga Lake was for the poor.
Oh, like that.
Because I used to go there when I was
16
poor.
16 minutes in, these fucking guys are like, fuck this guy, and fuck this other guy.
Listen, Geauga Lake used to have those old wooden roller coasters where the safety bar would stop like 6 inches above your lap.
And you had to hold on for dear life.
You had to hold on to that metal safety bar because as a little kid, you would get thrown out of that thing.
You remember the clicky ones that would go as long as you wanted, but if you clicked them too far, you felt like you were a toothpaste tube being squeezed. And so the whole fucking ride, you're like, oh, I might shit myself. And like, that's all you're thinking about because the bar's crushing your abdomen. But like, you don't want to tell the guy like, hey, can you loosen my belt? Like, that's not a real thing, right? But you had to click it one more time, like click, click. Oh, I'm dying. Yeah, and then you don't care about that. You just don't want to shit yourself.
Yeah.
From the ride. Oh, listen, I have seen since we have started this fucking podcast, I've seen like
4 years now.
In 4 years, like 500 videos of roller coasters just falling over.
Yeah.
Specifically the ones made by carnies.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to our carny people.
Yeah, you're talking about like the country.
Yeah.
Country
I'm not going to point
thing.
fingers, but yeah. Listen, here's the one about Knott's. We talked about this before because I was witness to one of them. Literally, I went to Knott's. 2 weeks later, some broad died from it. We went back to Knott's and the ride was up again. Right? So that's what I was going to say. They're not going to tell you on that.
No,
they're going to hide that shit.
And keep it going.
Because they're not taking that ride down.
No, they're not. No. They're going to keep it running.
No.
You know, so sidebar, but kind of tied into the same thing. I just watched a documentary by a guy, an escape artist.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
And his name was like, if you could Google it, because I'm going to mess this name up. It's called the Fantastic Randy or the Incredible Randy or something like that.
Is this guy older? Because that name sounds pretty familiar.
He's an old guy.
Yeah, that's a pretty... Dude, that guy's from like our time.
But he was...
he's like something, the Magnificent Randy
Magnificent
or something,
Randy.
right?
That's
yeah,
it.
I remember this
Randy,
guy.
Dude. So that guy. So there's an awesome documentary about him.
Yeah, really?
And so he ran away at like 16.
As all magicians do, my man.
And joined a carnival.
Oh, I love it so much.
Right? And then he decided he saw when he was a kid, he saw Blackstone, the magician, in real life.
That one I'm not familiar with. Is that a British guy?
No, he was an old magician.
Oh, okay. What's his stuff? Escape too?
No, he did magic. He did all kinds of illusions and crazy stuff. And he said, I watched him levitate this woman on this stage.
Yeah, hooked him right in.
And he was like, I was hooked, right? So he became this magician and escape artist because he idolized Houdini. He said, I wanted to do everything Houdini did, but better.
Right.
You know? And he got injured in one of his escapes. And he started slowing down on the escapes.
Right.
And he
started doubting himself.
No, he didn't doubt himself. He got hurt. Like he broke some vertebrae.
That's no excuse.
But he was like, his whole thing was magicians deceive people, but there's a purpose. It's to show them the right thing by deceiving them, right?
Oh, okay.
But when you take advantage of the power of deception
Shakespeare shit
to take advantage of people, that's wrong.
So he's like bordering the thieves' code.
He became like a crusader.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we talk about this all the time. Like, there's a fine line between magicians and thieves. The pipeline, we'll call it, is the same.
Listen, he would come on stage. He goes, I'm a thief. I'm a liar. I'm a cheat.
Right.
I'm a deceiver.
I'll take your shit.
But I'm doing it for this.
Right.
Right. And then he would do these magic shows and whatnot. But later on, he became like a crusader because he was there used to be a mega church.
Yeah.
By a guy, his last name was Popoff.
Okay.
Right? And during his thing, he would be like, oh, Lord, tell me somebody who needs healing. And he'd be like, Sarah from 92487 Wyndham Road, come here. And she would come down and he'd be like, the Lord's telling me you've got liver cancer.
Oh.
And he would lay his hands and he's like, I'm destroying the liver cancer.
This is still the magician.
No, this is this mega church guy.
Okay.
I'm going to destroy the cancer. You don't need those medications anymore. You don't need to see the doctors anymore. Blah, 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 blah. And he was taking these people's money and convincing them not to go to the doctor.
Oh.
And telling them to give him all his money and that he was destroying the cancer. And he was really hurting these people.
Yeah.
And so he sent a guy in to spy on him. And the guy comes back and he's like, that guy's wearing an earpiece.
Jesus.
That's how he knows these people's names and their addresses.
Right.
Because when they would come in,
filling out a questionnaire.
They would fill out a questionnaire,
Yeah.
and then somebody would read off their information to his ear, and then he would call them out in the audience,
Isn't
and
that
everybody thought it was a miracle,
Yeah, isn't
right?
that sad? Jeez.
So then he hired a private eye to go in with a frequency detector to figure out the frequency that they were operating on, and then he recorded the entire conversation, the people talking to the preacher and telling him what to say, and then he went on national news.
Good.
And the guy filed for bankruptcy like 2 weeks later.
Then he restarted another tent.
And then, well, he didn't reappear for a while. And then there was that guy, Uri Geller, guy who could bend spoons.
Yeah.
And then scientists were studying him.
Is that the German guy?
No, he was Israeli, I think.
Okay, I don't know that one.
And pull up Uri Geller for him. And then
I think there's some sort of European
Uri
German
Geller
guy that does that kind of stuff that I used to see back in the day.
And he was telling everybody he had the ability to change the molecular structure of steel and metal, and he could do all these amazing things. And like the CIA was doing studies with him.
Wanted to know.
And scientists were studying him. They're like, he's 100% legit. And he was going across the country and everybody's like, this guy's real. And so Randy started going on shows and doing the same thing.
The same trick.
And they're like, and the Uri Geller's like, that's because he's a magician. He's deceiving you. I'm real.
Oh.
Like, what's the difference, my man?
Right.
And people were getting pissed at Randy because they thought he was being a charlatan, but they believed this Uri Geller guy. So Randy's like, bet. He taught 2 young kids how to do it.
Yeah.
And then he sent them to these scientists to be studied. And he reached out to the scientists and he's like, here's the questions you need to ask them. Here's how you could tell if they're faking or not.
That's ridiculous.
And so these kids would be down there and they'd be doing all these, under scientific scrutiny. They'd be doing all these tricks that they knew how to do till they became difficult. And then they would change how they were doing it to overcome. And then after a year of doing this, they held a press conference and they came out. They're like, yeah, we're fakes. We've been faking the whole thing. And all the scientists were on TV.
We're magicians.
Yeah, the scientists were on TV. Like, this is real. They did it underneath scientific conditions.
I watched
And we even got the questions asked by the magnificent Randy.
I touched the spoon after he was done.
Yeah.
There is a spoon.
And he was like, the kids were like, yeah, we went on this one show to this one studio and the guy had like 15 different cameers.
Trying to catch him in the act.
And and there you go. We were like, oh, we're not feeling it right now. We can't do it. And they were for like 5 hours under scrutiny of camera. They're like, yeah, we're not feeling it. We can't do it. And as soon as the cameras turned off, they started bending everything they could get their hands on. And they said that the guy who brought him in had like a mental breakdown.
Yeah, because
like
of it.
he lost all of his shit. And they're like, we really felt terrible. Like we caused this guy to lose his shit because he wanted to believe so bad. And then all of a sudden we could do it.
Those are the best ones.
And he lost his mind.
Those are the best ones.
So, I mean, it was a pretty awesome documentary about how he made it like his life's calling to get all these people that were trying to deceive people for money and how he was just busting up their stuff and they were pissed.
When's the last time you went to a magic show?
No, shit, a million years.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I haven't been to one since I was probably a little kid.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to go, man. Some of that close-up's crazy.
Well, if I could get you to go to the Olympics of magic.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Just because you don't want to challenge those 11-year-olds and
you don't know how hard it is to beat those kids. Did you see the movie Dodgeball? Remember when they fought the little Girl Scouts? Those Girl Scouts were taking steroids. These kids got real backers. They have food. They have training facilities. And they got Asian parents that beat them and make them shuffle cards all day.
Wow.
I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
Some of those Asian parents are white, too.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's understandable.
So are they like pageant kids?
Here's the thing about pageant kids
and dance kids,
and McDonald's and magic kids, right? Like magic kids weren't going to have friends anyways. At least the pageant kids can kind of have friends. I mean, sure, they're fucked up because like their parents bathe them as teenagers and comb their hair. And listen, I know you guys are saying that's a funny joke. It's not a joke. I really knew somebody like that.
Yeah.
But the magicians, they didn't have a chance. That's why, dude, talk to any real magician. You're like, hey, what kind of time you put in, right? 9 hours in front of a bathroom window or mirror.
In front of a mirror.
I said a window. Oh, brother. I hope you're not spending 9 hours in the bathroom window. But no,
that would cause great concern.
Yeah, especially depending on which side of the window you're standing on and whose property it is. So,
you're like, man, every time I go by that house, that kid's in the window.
He's in the fucking window standing there, right? No, man, the pro guy that I knew that did the balls, like his whole act was cupping balls, they call it. Right? Making little red balls disappear in the solo cups.
Oh, boy, I'm so glad you said that because I was going to tell you about my cup and balls magic trick.
Not that kind of trick, guy. But he said, man, 8 hours looking at yourself in a mirror all day. Could you do that?
That's dedication.
That's talking to yourself.
Dude, what kind of friends do you have?
They don't.
Because you're too busy practicing.
That's why the pageant girls are freaks. Because they hit around that 16-year age, and then they start making friends, and they're like, Mom, I don't want to do this anymore. And then it turns into a big thing.
Yeah.
Turns into the Varsity Blues. I don't want your life. Shout out to Vanderbeek for R.I.P., my guy.
Oh, okay.
Dude, we forgot to put that out there, by the way. Were you a big fan of Dawson's Creek?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Or 6 Feet Under.
Vanderbeek wasn't in 6 Feet Under.
Oh, I just threw that out.
There it is. There it is.
I don't know anything about
You watch 6 Feet Under? Because I feel like...
No.
Where'd you get that from then? Where'd you just pulling that out of there, guy?
I just pulled that out.
You would love that show. I can't believe you've never seen it.
I would not love that. I don't want to see. I don't want to see a show about a family that owns a funeral home.
Oh, dude,
I don't find that entertaining at all.
It is weird. It is weird and goofy. And what you learn about, spoiler alert, is the whole show
is bullshit.
No, the whole show's about each family member who couldn't get out of that fucking business and how miserable it is. And then the daughter who just like, no, I'm gonna pipe hit it out of here.
Listen,
and just.
Do you know how much money is involved in that business?
Oh, it's a racket.
Yeah,
it's run like the mob.
It is run like the mob. Like you can't let's say there's 2 funeral homes locally, and you want to start one.
Hey, good luck.
You ain't getting in there.
Those freaks have it all under fucking whatever you want to call it. And listen, I don't care what you say, man. I've only known a few of those people, and they're not right in the head.
Well, I won't say that. I'm just saying they're different.
Sure, you could say the word different.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it there.
Fair.
Not with them.
Yeah, so
but there.
I wasn't down with Dawson's Creek. I wasn't down with 6 Foot Under. I wasn't down with.
I'm pretty sure those are like
Malcolm in the Middle.
I'm pretty sure those are like 20 years apart, though. That's why I'm like, what the fuck did you just listen? I spent 6 years or whatever time that whole show was on.
Little House on the Prairie. I wasn't down with that.
That show seems like it definitely would have been up your alley.
No,
but anyways,
not John Boy.
I spent 6 years not understanding that James Vanderbeek is the main guy in Dawson's Creek. I didn't know that. I thought the other dude was.
You're speaking German to me right now,
yeah,
so I can't. I'm not tracking.
I'm just saying. I didn't know who. I spent a decade thinking the wrong guy was the main show guy.
Here's my question to the fans: How many of the fans thought the same thing?
Oh my God! All of those fans.
Is Vanderbeek the guy that looked like a Eraserhead?
Yes.
With like the flat top with curly hair and the really long face.
Yes. Kind of had like the look where he's almost squinting sometimes, but like up.
Get the kid some contacts.
He's dead now, so it's not going to help him. He just passed last year.
Oh, okay.
From the colon cancer or whatever.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it is. That's all I'm saying. R.I.P. to my man. I just didn't know. There's a whole nother. It was the character Charlie Conway from Mighty Ducks is in Dawson's Creek. I thought he was the main guy.
Oh.
I thought that's what Charlie graduated into.
Oh.
Right. So I was just walking around.
Kind of like I thought.
Doogie Howser was real.
No, old boy from Stand By Me.
Yes.
Became the Lost Boy.
You thought he was Tom Sizemore.
No.
That did happen. Possibly. Somewhere. Wait a minute. Go back to this other one, though. What the fuck did you just say about Stand By Me became a Lost Boy?
Yeah.
Sutherland?
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland. He left at the end of the movie. At the end of Stand By Me, he gets in the car and leaves.
Okay. As
a kid. No, he was like the teenager.
And then you thought he became the vampire in...
Yeah, that he took off in the car and went to California.
Okay. Oh, to become that.
And I was like, oh, what a weird crossover.
Yeah.
He became the vampire in Lost Boys. I heard that they might be coming out with a new Lost Boys.
Who cares? The second one sucked. You didn't even see it, did you?
No.
Exactly. Does it really matter?
They made a second one?
It's been out for like 15 years.
Oh.
Yeah, it was that bad.
Well,
it was that
Did
bad.
they use any of the original people or no?
Fuck no. All those people have grown up and done coke, and you can't... What do they... They don't look any... They look like they aged. How are you going to use them as vampires? They're no longer the same size.
Valid point.
One of those vampires grew up out of his teenage rebellious years and became Jack Bauer. So, he's going to show up with an arm bag and an HK USP, and then what's going to happen?
He's
you know what I mean?
With a leather attaché case.
Right. And he's like, this is not a purse. Like, fuck, dude.
Merce, sir. Correct
Thank
yourself. A merce.
Merce. Oh, they made 3 Lost Boys? There you go. You're behind.
Damn.
A little bit.
I'm way behind.
Don't worry, dude. I'm still looking for the second entry to Mexico from Ohio or from United States, so it's fine. And only one entry to Canada too, so I'm still looking for that one. The second one, we're all behind.
Yep.
We're all behind. Listen, here's your homework for today because we forgot to put it out last episode again. Go watch The Lost Boys and then find a better vampire movie and send it to us.
Lost Boys?
Yeah, and send it to us.
Dude, what about Underworld?
Oh, I don't know if this is a serious conversation.
You're talking about vampire movies.
You've third-walled me out of the actual show, and now I'm like, hold the phone. I don't know if you're serious. You about to tell me you a big fan of that hybrid lichen guy, Michael? That's what you're about to tell me, right?
Dude, why do you know so much about these movies?
I have a hard time unhearing stories.
I was just
the movies are fucking horrible.
You didn't like them?
No, I loved them because that hot girl's running around in tight pants all day, but the movie was fucking horrible. She's like, what? You're a crossbreed? Let me make out with you. Like, come on, bro. And then that dude running around looking like Gavin from fucking Bush. Like, homie, I don't want to see you come down from the clouds and all this other bullshit. That's all I thought about the whole movie. I'm like, bro, you look like his fancy Beverly Hills little brother.
Who was married to Gwen Stefani.
Why would you say it? Why you got to jab
Gavin
at me?
was.
You know what? Let's just wrap this podcast up. My man throwing shade, throwing 1992 shade.
Now she's not. Now she's married to
Don't
that country
even say
western
it.
star.
And you said it. You said it. I'm going to call my man Garth Brooks to handle both of them motherfuckers.
Oh, you know what?
Garth.
Don't call that down.
I will.
Because
I'm going to call that evil.
That's still under investigation.
That girl's supposed to be
still
mine.
Suspect.
That girl's supposed to be mine. I'm going to call Garth Brooks. We're going to handle it. Maybe get Rick Ross and the one more time guy or one more guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my.
It's going to happen.
Oh, my.
Dude, she's the most talented chick to ever come out of fucking Orange County.
Oh, is she from Orange County?
Yeah. What? I feel like you're just trolling me now. I feel like you don't even know your own roots. How can you wear that big No Doubt fucking backpatch you have on your little battle vest and you don't even know where she's from? What just happened right now? This is a whole You're testing me.
I'm testing you.
Listen. Okay. Okay. All right.
Were you a big Bush fan?
Nope. Fuck, son of a bitch. Glycerin.
Yeah.
Glycerin.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Were you a big fan?
No.
Okay.
No. And I definitely wasn't a fan once he made his move. I was like, bro, I'll kung pao your ass. I can't afford to get into your show, but if I fucking could, we'll be throwing hands.
Oh, you were that offended?
I'm going to hit that dude with a brick and be like,
you're like,
give her back.
That's my girl.
Yeah, what are you doing?
When did it really take off? Was it the Harajuku girls phase that made it take off for you?
Her?
Yeah.
What's a Harajuku? I know that's going to be a punk thing, isn't it?
No, when she came out with the Harajuku girls.
No, I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
no,
so
dude.
You're really not a fan, are you?
No, day one in the bar with her plaid pants and tank tops.
And suspenders.
And her platforms. That is I based my whole life off of this story. That is my Ricky Bobby woman story. There's a reason the Mega Beast looks the way she kind of looks, and don't tell her I said this now, but
Okay.
used to.
Hey, I'm gonna leave her alone.
Hey, she's not getting that beach weather. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God!
Don't worry about it. They don't listen. Ever since you insulted your girl in the fucking 3rd episode, and mine just doesn't give a shit. So we're good. You could say whatever you want.
I'm not
They're
counting.
not gonna hear
I'm
shit.
not counting on that.
No.
You don't know that they don't magically
do some
drop
mouth
in.
pulling right here. Just do some mouth pull. Some science.
Yeah.
Remember they were both into that when we first met. That was the hipster thing going on. At least they weren't fucking eating Tide Pods.
Yeah.
At least they weren't eating Tide Pods.
That's good. That's good.
But anyways, no Bush fans here. Son of a bitch. We're in so much trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think did we give advice? It was Hakuna Matata today.
Yeah, was it?
They need homework, which is already.
We still haven't actually translated that to make sure we're.
No, we don't have to. I saw a video. Listen, I saw a video today. Do not quote me on this, but it was 3 gentlemen that looked like they were from the area talking about what the guy says from the Lion King song at the beginning. And he was singing the song. I can't do it, so I'm not going to try. I'm just going to save myself the embarrassment. And when the one dude asked the other guy what it meant, he said, "It means, hey, look, I got a lion." And I was like, and the dudes on the podcast were like, "Are you fucking serious? That's really what it means?" The guy's like, "Yep, that's what it means in that language. Look, I got a lion." And I'm like, son of a bitch. Have we just grown up this entire time just saying like, think about the most erotic, cool thing they're saying in this African cartoon monkey language. And it's just, look, I got a lion. I don't know if that's true.
I'm willing to believe it. That's a correct statement.
I don't want to look it up and find out it's not. So I'm just going to leave it right there.
Leave it right there.
Leave it right there for everybody. Here's another, while we're on the stupid movie trivia thing. I heard from 1911 Syndicate that the 92 FS used by Bruce Willis as McClane is the same one used by Mel Gibson as Riggs. As in the licensed movie, actual replica gun is passed between the two of them.
Okay.
That's pretty cool movie trivia.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
That's nerd movie trivia.
It is super nerd movie. And to further that horrible...
You're going to tell me Hollywood only has one Beretta?
Bro.
that they just pass between movie and movie?
So here, I'm going to say this right here. I can actually bring up the story of they actually call in companies, so it could be true. Because think about it, we talked to some of the dudes who tried to break into that industry as consultants, and when we talked to him, he goes, yeah, the reason we can't get in is because they have a company they've been using for 40 fucking years.
And they're not giving it up.
Right. So if that thing tracks, and then the gun company thing is true, basically what happens in Hollywood is, and I read this somewhere in a regular interview, was basically they're doing a scene today. They need so many guns. They call your company. You show up with a swap truck full of guns that are all fake. And that's how they distribute them out and pull them back in. And that's who takes care of it.
So how'd that work out for that movie
Yeah, we always got to wonder.
Yeah.
We weren't on security for that. It's not our problem.
No, this is
R.I.P. to my man, whoever got snuffied out by
It was a chick.
Jesus. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, those, and R.I.P. to Brandon, same thing.
Yeah,
that was a push casing, allegedly. Allegedly, it was a wad. I'm like, homie, you're telling me the wad of the wad killed him? That doesn't even make sense.
Well, there was an actor years and years and years ago that was like on a spy TV show, like in the 80s.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the show. And he had a semi-auto, And he put it to his head like this.
If you're close enough, it'll kill you.
And it pushed the wad right through his skull and killed him.
That I've heard a bunch of times. But remember the scene that we're talking about for Brandon is everybody was 20 feet away shooting at him while he was jumping around on a table, which I'm not saying it can't happen. It's just interesting that you could get a wad to shoot 40 fucking feet. You know, we're supposed to be low dosed. At least that's what that's what we're told. None of us, know about all that. Daddy Flannel just did the blank thing though, and he was dropping that shit on the floor, and those did not sound that loud. Those sound like a cap gun.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I was like, maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe they wanted the Bruce Lees to go.
Well, there has always been that rumor that family was cursed.
Yep. Well, it followed Bruce from, I almost said Japan. Oh boy. R.I.P. to my man Lee. I almost said that. It followed Bruce from China. His family really believed that. His family did dress him up as a girl when he was little.
To hide him from
the demons. Which is, what
do you think about your boy Michael J. White saying he could beat Bruce Lee in a fight?
I'd like a peptide test or a peptide or enhancer. Listen, Michael J. White's chest is too gorgeous to be man-made. I'm not trying to be mean, but my man looks like he could have walked 10 steps over and been Mr. Olympia, and you don't acquire that without being special or without having special ammo, so to speak.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to insult him because he'll knock the shit out of me, but you're looking pretty swole, bro. I'll have you up in the studio. I'll have you in the studio to answer these questions and give you the piss test, but hey,
I don't think he's agreeing to that.
Nah. If you did or if you didn't, it's whatever. He's martial artist for real. He'd be insulted if we even asked. But I would just tell him and be like, bro, you look like Arnold. You look like the chocolate Arnold.
Michael
homie.
J. White versus Sensei Seagal.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Sensei Seagal's going to poop himself again. Jay White's going to hit him with one fucking front side kick, and Seagal's just going to be like, blah.
I think they had an interaction once,
that would never happen.
Where it was almost dead or something along those lines.
I think if there was...
It was in a movie.
That's what it was. So Jay White told the story about he was off to the sidelines and saw a bunch of people getting beat up by Seagal, and he was in the same movie, and he talked about it, but he said they never interfaced. And that's why allegedly nothing's ever...
Lucky for Sensei Seagal?
Sensei Seagal. Well, Kelly LeBrock wouldn't have been there to defend him.
Oh, God, here we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Weird science and all.
Weird science and all. The great... Fuck. All right. That's how that one would have went. Listen, what we know about Sensei Seagal is he might not be the best CIA shot, but he's the greatest cock killer you've ever seen south of the fucking equator or whatever.
My man hates chickens.
He's fucking killing it, cock. They call him the second colonel. It's the colonel's second coming, the way he's
how
just
many cocks he killed?
Slaughtering them, bro. Could you imagine? Because you said
that's the craziest story.
You said they took him off the department for that or whatever, right? Or but like,
and then he got sued.
But like, listen, how much are those fucking chickens really worth?
But that's the
like, if they're just collateral
I think he went
damage
after him for animal cruelty and all kinds of other shit.
Listen, if you get in the way, you have to pay.
Right.
They're proving this left and right everywhere right now.
Apparently, yeah.
Don't stand
for those
in the way.
of you that don't know, when Steven Seagal was a deputy sheriff, apparently they went to do a raid on somebody's property, and he drove the SWAT vehicle through their wooden fence and crushed like 40 chickens with the fence.
Bro.
Something ridiculous like that.
Who deputized that guy?
Well,
it used to be, listen, it used to be Shaq was kind of the laughable deputized cop. No, it's
I didn't even know that
Sensei
happened.
Seagal. Oh yeah. Oh, fucking
it wasn't
Shaq's
an honorary title?
Which one?
Shaq's.
No, I'm pretty sure he's patrolled. He went to Real Academy.
Really?
Yeah. Like he wanted the full title and got it. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. I mean, it's Shaq, so UC work is kind of out, Yeah,
he's not being
nobody.
Shaq's not being an undercover.
No. We knew a guy up here that worked for Narco, and he was like 6'5", muscular, whatever. When I asked him one time, I'm like, "So you're UC?" He goes, "No, dude." He's like, "Everybody knew I wanted to be a cop growing up." He's, "There's no fucking way I was getting in." He's like, "They got me doing admin shit." Like, oh, glad that worked out for you. Should have moved, homie.
Yeah,
like,
right,
that's
right.
super easy. Just move out of the
And
way.
by the way, you're only doing one undercover gig.
Right.
Because
right,
they're going to be like, that big giant
that
dude,
big motherfucker.
he's a cop.
Right. You see that guy? Oh, man. Listen. Fuck. You got me all messed up and turned around with this Sensei Seagal shit.
All right, Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's Berry. Listen. Am I a Knott's Berry Farm kid? I haven't decided.
Oh.
I'm still undecided. It's Tyler, I don't know. I never decided. I had to take girls to the Knott's and to the other one. So which one are we?
That's a good question.
I think we're going to, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to go together at some point and then we'll decide together. And until then, we're going to leave that box unchecked.
Okay. I can
Knott's
do that.
or Disney.
That's fair.
It's going to be.
So which is the better vampire movie since you get, or should
Damn,
we not?
I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were going to say which one is better and try to catch me off guard because I had a little flashback of why which one is better, but that's not valid for us today. So
maybe we should discuss what is the better vampire movie, if there's a better vampire movie.
Oh, we should go with that.
Lost Boys.
Better than Lost Boys? What about John Carpenter's?
No? Garbage.
Really?
Yep.
You didn't like the Jeep move where they harness them with the bow and arrow and then drag them out into the sun?
No.
I thought that was one hell of a way to get work done. That literally seems like a Joe Skelly plan. Like you go in and shoot them, and then Tyler, you stand out and hit the button and then pulls them out.
What about that one that just came out not that long ago, Day Shift?
Is that a vampire
with
movie?
Jamie Foxx?
Is that? Oh, his. Yeah. What'd you think of that one?
It was all right.
It was all right. I like the weapons. Wasn't it the one where he had the fucking line that he kept putting up in the door frame and people kept running into it and kept chopping their face off?
Yes.
Brother, give me one of those and a lightsaber.
We're fucking You're back to your
done.
lightsaber?
Bro, I want a lightsaber so bad. Tell Tommy Skelly to make me a real one in his office.
He might.
I know he could do it.
He might.
He could. It'd be really fucked up if he figured that out because I feel like he would. And he'd figure, listen, this is what he would do. He would figure it out, but it'd only be good for like, an hour. And then he'd be like, yeah, you got to figure out the rest. Like, that's what I could see him saying. Like, yeah, I did the first half. Get the fuck out of here. This will last you long enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time you turn it on, it's got a clock that counts backwards.
You got to plug it in and charge it.
But it wouldn't be like a digital clock. It'd be like a wristwatch.
Oh.
No, or a pocket watch that went backwards.
Yeah. Or one of those fucking red dial boards that just changes the calculator numbers or whatever they're called.
Well, hey, speaking of clocks, what do you think about this thing? I just heard that they're removing all
the analog clocks
clocks from schools because kids don't know how to read them anymore.
Why not? Make them stupider. Why not?
Ugh.
Listen, I used to think that was when I was a kid, especially being around the sanitation department people my whole life, I thought y'all motherfuckers were just running your dick suckers. Because all the time I got to hear from some old head like, you fucking dumbasses, you're dumber. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. I can run a computer and build one. You can't do that, right? No, they really are. They're purposely dumbing down people.
I believe that.
My own kids didn't do half the handwriting stuff we did.
They don't teach cursive anymore.
Right.
It's so you can't
Listen, I can't
communicate.
I can't read gang writing. So I can't read cursive anyways, and I'm being dead fucking serious.
So every time you see tags, you're like, what the fuck does that say?
Yeah, 100%.
Every time you see taggers, you're like, I can't read that garbage.
100%. 100%. And I studied it. I know all the slang. I know all the styles. I can recognize New York style from California, but I can't read the fucking thing to save my life. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know. I can't see it. It looks like bubbles to me. Or circus. Or you know who really took that over, by the way?
Wingdings. It looks like wingdings. Yeah. It looks like wingdings.
You know who really took that over that we don't talk about really? Like death metal bands. Like you've seen death metal bands with those titles that look like they look like fucking
lightning bolts and spider webs.
Thank you. They look like the human nervous system.
Yes.
They're like there's a band in there. What's it called? It's called Charlemagne's Brigade. Homie, that doesn't say shit.
It's called Cramton.
Yeah, that doesn't say shit. That looks like you spit on it and then pressed it between two microscope slides and then printed it, and that's the fucking band title.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah.
You took a picture of lightning in a storm cloud and then transferred it to a t-shirt.
Quadricopied it to the shirt. Like, yeah, I can't read that, bro. I can't read. That's why I don't care, man. They're like, hey, you want to join this gang? I'm like, I can't read your tag. They're like, you can't join. I'm like, well, your tagging's gay, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Looks like a wiener.
Yeah, I can't help
Just, dude, that's the fucking, listen, here's your homework. You go down to Venice, just find somebody tagging and just be like, dog, looks like you just drew a wiener on there. What are you doing? Tell them it looks like dicks and balls on the wall.
Oh, that'll go over well.
Like, how gay are you?
No, that'll go over well.
Yeah, do that from a distance. Maybe.
Through a megaphone? That's how much distance you need?
I don't know. The taggers aren't usually that violent, usually. So, should be fine. If they've got a JanSport backpack on, you're good. Because that means that they're like a professional tagger. They're traveling with all their cans, their gloves, maybe their mask if they're smart. Definitely a flashlight so they can tag in the dark. But no, I think yeah. Well, as far I don't know. Listen, the greatest vampire movie. What is the great Blade? Obviously.
I heard they're coming out with another Blade.
So he's getting a re-up from Deadpool or whatever. Okay. And apparently this was like a group thing. Like it wasn't just like whoever was bringing him back. I almost shamed myself and said which comic label it is that I can't remember. So I'm not going to say which one, but allegedly the company, it was the actors and the people who were like, hey, this guy should be brought back. He's an integral part, blah, blah, blah. But he's about to get a reboot. They just dropped Blade and Marvel Rivals. So why the fuck would they do that if they're not going to reboot him?
Oh, yeah. So a reboot's coming.
Yeah. So they've already brought him back in a video game. They've started doing different things with it. So you're going to see it. Here's the question, though, man. Blade's not supposed to age. He's only a synthetic. So how's it going to look?
Oh, they're going to dye his hair.
Do you think he... Are you saying cosmetically he will not look like he is of aged of any other thing than his hair? Because
I don't know. I haven't seen him recently.
I saw him in Expendables a few years ago. They did that one where they had to rescue him from an entire train.
Oh.
Yeah, that was cool. You don't remember that one?
I didn't see
That was the one where they fought Jean-Claude Coked Head Van Damme.
Oh, the Muscles from Brussels?
The Muscles from Brussels.
Yeah,
and he was the bad guy. And the end fight scene is him doing his famous kicks into Stallone, surrounded by chains, as usual.
2 chains?
If you don't, it's at least 3.
Not the rapper?
Not the rapper. If you don't have 50 chains hanging from your warehouse ceiling, I mean, is it really a warehouse?
No, it's not.
No.
I mean, Hollywood's written the lore for a warehouse.
Right? I think that the most realistic thing about these action movies is all the loose chains that are hanging from the factory ceilings.
Yeah.
Like that's... Every time I go to a factory...
That shows you that they're doing work.
1,000%. Every time I go to a factory, the first thing I observe is the heavy items hanging loosely, not tied off to the ceiling.
Yeah, just randomly just hanging all over the
Hanging
place.
everywhere.
OSHA doesn't have a problem with this.
Who's OSHA?
Yeah, right.
What do we need that for?
We don't.
Is that the Oracle well from Geneva on the Lake? Because they haven't been to this warehouse.
Right.
I'm just putting that out there.
All right.
But listen, you're way overdue.
Am I overdue already?
You're overdue. Give him homework and let's get out of here.
You gave him homework.
Did I?
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, find a better vampire movie.
Then Lost Boys.
All right, one more time. Do we have a better vampire movie?
We shouldn't discuss this.
What about Renfield?
Ugh.
Ooh.
Is that really a vampire movie, though?
Oh, fuck yes, it is. Yes. 1,000% yes. Every movie where they only show... Listen, if you got a cop movie... And all this dude does is go to work, fight bad guys, come home, fight bad guys in his living room, go to the fucking subway and fight bad guys at the subway, right? Goes and fucks his girl at the doctor's office she works at, and he's fighting bad guys there. That's the most unrealistic shit in the world. But if you're Renfield, you're getting fucked up, you're trying to do shit, and every once in a while some asshole shows up and threatens you and then disappears.
That's a legit vampire
That seems realistic.
Okay.
There's no way the vampires can just kill you because they get annoyed with you the first time. You'd have to go interview millions of other lackeys.
Yeah.
It's so much work.
Yeah, too much work.
You got to give them a little bit of time to adjust.
All right, that's fair.
And Renfield did fine.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, we'll leave that alone and let the fans write us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let us know what a better vampire movie is than Lost Boys.
Welcome to the show. If you made it this far, we appreciate you. I'd be amazed. Write us a letter. We hope you're all okay. Shout out to all the homies that are missing right now.
Yeah, shout out to them. And by the way, to the people that message us via our phone number.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Hola, Juan. Hola, Esteban.
Or whoever it was.
Right. We like you.
Now, shout out to the one guy in China.
we pray that you're
use a VPN.
Still good. What if he VPNs into China?
Oh.
What if he's using it to beat his enemies? And he's just VPNing to people's houses and they're getting hauled away with black bags.
Well, that went really dark. And I had not even considered that.
Oh, all right. We're out of here. 30, 97 seconds.